Should you buy Bitcoin in your 20s? Well, I personally am, and here's why. If you're in your 20s, you are probably being told to save money, invest in index funds, and avoid crypto at all costs. But here's the truth. Bitcoin is the most powerful financial opportunity of our generation, and most people are avoiding it. In this video, I'm gonna go over why us, Gen Z, and millennials specifically need to pay attention, and why I'm buying Bitcoin now, not later. Let's be real here. Us, Gen Z and millennials, are going into a broken financial system. The dream of the past that all of our parents and grandparents told us about going to college, getting a good job, retiring at 55, 60 years old, and being able to travel the world after. That's false. That is not reality anymore. Maybe when they were our age, that was the case, but the reality is right now, off a pretty good 9-to-5 job, you can't even buy a home anymore. Wages are not keeping up with inflation. Rent is insane. Our dollar is losing value every single year. We're being told to save, but savings accounts give us 0.01% interest. I might as well keep my money under my mattress. Meanwhile, the cost of every single thing out there is going up, and no one is telling us how to protect our money. That is where Bitcoin comes in, not as a get-rich-quick scheme, but as a hedge against the system that is no longer working for us. Let's clear the noise here. Bitcoin is no longer just digital money or internet noise. It's decentralized, number one. No one controls Bitcoin. Not banks, not government. Nobody controls Bitcoin. 2, it has a fixed supply. There's only 21 million coins. There will never be more Bitcoin than that. So once that 20 million is gone, that's it. 3, it's permissionless. Anyone can use it anywhere in the world, which also means no one can corrupt it. It's digital gold basically, but more portable, more usable, and more divisible. In this world where governments can print trillions of dollars out of thin air, Bitcoin gives you the financial power again, and that is revolutionary. And don't let anybody tell you you're too young to invest into Bitcoin. In fact, this is when we should be caring. Time is on our side. Even small amounts of Bitcoin purchases can grow massively over 10 to 15 years. Bitcoin rewards patience, not timing. Volatility is a lot easier to stomach now than when you're 45 with children. If you bought $500 worth of Bitcoin in 2013, that purchase would be worth $25,000 today, and that's after all the crashes that happened since 2013. Our generation is getting priced out of everything. Housing, stocks, even food. Bitcoin gives us a shot at catching up. With Bitcoin, you don't need a bank account. You don't need permission. You just need a wallet and a plan. And unlike stocks or fiat money, Bitcoin does not inflate. No CEO can dilute it, and no Fed can print more. But some of you may be looking at the Bitcoin price and seeing that over $100,000 mark and be thinking, well, Bitcoin is too expensive for me now. But my answer to that is not even close. Institutions, these huge billion-dollar companies and countries are barely getting in as we speak. Countries are starting to legalize it, and it is still nowhere near widely accepted yet. No one is paying for Bitcoin on a regular basis yet. That will happen in the future though. Like I said, there are only 21 million coins out there. There are 56 million millionaires out there. That means not even every millionaire on our planet can own one Bitcoin, but you can. And if you think, I don't have 100K, I can't own one coin. Well, my answer to that is, you don't really need a whole coin. You just need some. You have to own some Bitcoin. But also, on the other hand, you can get a whole coin. You just have to be willing to sacrifice, get a high income skill, figure out how to make money, start a side hustle, live frugally like your life depends on it. No more eating out, no Starbucks, no more buying shoes, clothes, none of that. Do whatever you can to own as much Bitcoin as you can right now. And no purchase is too small either. I don't care if you only have enough for $5 a day right now. That's still something. As you start accumulating Bitcoin though, you are gonna have to learn how to store it safely. Buy it on popular exchanges like a Coinbase, and then transfer it out of that Coinbase onto a cold storage wallet like a Ledger, a Trezor, something like that, where someone can't steal your coins anymore. And ignore all other crypto. Do not look at any other coins, no meme coins. I don't care if you're scrolling on Instagram or X and see,
someone turned $10 into 5 million.
I don't care about none of that, because those articles are not talking about the million other people who actually lost a bunch of money on that same meme coin. Ignore all the fluff, just buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only one that's going to last long term. Look, Bitcoin is not going to fix your life overnight, but it might be our only shot at owning something that is not constantly being devalued. You don't need to be rich, you don't need to be a finance bro, you just need to start. If this opened up your eyes even just a little bit, comment down below. I want to see where some of my viewers are at, what ages we're at, all that stuff. And if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be talking more about Bitcoin because honestly, it's one of my passions. I love Bitcoin. So I'm gonna be talking more about that with the other personal finance stuff and the travel credit cards, all that. So if you're into any of that, hit that sub button and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.